Arkadaşlar, en son Hogwarts'ta Legacy'nin 5. bölümüne hoş geldiniz. En son şeyde kalmıştık zaten. Kütüphaneye girmiştik. Gizemli sır vardı. Orada bir bakalım. Buradan karşıdan
Revelio. Accio. Levioso.
Nasıl geçeceğiz karşıya?
Revelio. Ah, I need to wake up that rune over there. Levioso. Accio.
Tamam. Çok iyi. Uyandırdık. Tamam. Çok iyi.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Lan dur. Hemen büyülerimizi şey yapalım. Oğlum bak beni delirtmeyin.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Adamı delirtmeyin lan. Tamamdır. Onu da öğrendik.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Bunun değerini dışarı attık zaten.
Accio. Levioso.
Uyandırdık şeyi de tamamdır. Bunları da uyandırırsak güzel olurdu aslında ya.
Accio. Levioso.
Oğlum bu büyüler de işe yaramıyor ha. Nasıl yapacağız lan? Lan. Az daha düşüyorduk aşağı.
This must be the way forward, but to where? Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Şunları açalım ya. Oğlum envanteri nasıl açıyoruz? Giyelim şunları ya. Bunu kullandık, tamam. Abi ben bunları dövmek istemiyorum ya. Çok kalabalıklar ya.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Oha. Lan aşağı atladık. Lan.
Levioso. Potato. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso! Accio! Levioso! Incendio!
Oğlum fazla öyle bu nasıl iş? Oğlum. Oğlum can nasıl kullanılır onu unuttuk ya. İyileşmek iyiymiş iyi tamam. Tamam iyi oluyor öğrendiğimiz.
It is a book after all.
Hadi bakalım. Sinematiğe bak. Yağmur mu?
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald? Professor Rackham?
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood? Professor Bakar?
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad, especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a fifth year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a fifth year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganock, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too, but we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganock.
Before I can
akademi
train
büyü
you to
yapabiliyoruz
wield
ya biz.
such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Ama bu kız bir şeyler karıştırıyor ya.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't
Nasıl satma lan
waste
bize.
this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle
Sebastian
say?
amcası. Ya şu 7 level olup da bunu açalım şunları da. Gidelim gidelim. Oğlum Sebastian vallahi satmadı bizi ha. Biz ona borçlandık ama olsun. Profesör Fik. Ama bu da açılsa da iyi olacak.
Revelio.
Oğlum Sebastian da olmasa var ya. Giremeyeceğiz ya.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
Hocam.
Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Öğreniriz onu. Buradan bir görevlere bakalım. Ne varmış mesela görevlerimizde? Burada görevler yok mu? Yok. Sanırsam şey öğreneceğiz ya.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Donduk lan.
Professor Fig and Weasley.
Tamam, görevlerimiz bunlar. Önce şunu yapayım da.
Have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Abi çok koşacağız ya. Oğlum bunlar Harry Potter'da bir tane şeyin üstüne binip uçmuyorlar mıydı? Açıl kapı. Kara bizi çağırdı bakalım. Bekle şunu açalım. Ha, burada değilmiş zaten.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Tamam bunu yapalım.
Hello, I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that
Tam
solves the mystery.
sırrına şey yapalım. Keşke.
Levioso! Accio!
Watch what you're doing.
Allah Allah. Ha. Lumos'a bakalım. Lumos'u koyalım şuraya.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Sometimes the prefect.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so... Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Oğlum.
My older sister taught me
Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Çok iyi ya.
Made the mistake of leaving my potions
Allah bulmaca çözdüm ben sana söyleyeyim mi?
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
Hadi ipuçlarını
I
takip et.
found the
Söyleyebilirim,
location
çok iyi
depicted in the
olmuş.
painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Meat, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Tamam ben görevimi yapmaya devam edeyim ben.
I prefer to study in the library.
Ha siz yukarıdasınız. Bir dakika.
Protego! Revelio!
Aa, güzel bir yer. Oo, çok güzel. Bedavadan yer bulduk.
It's clear Rhoda would have preferred.
Buradan koşalım. Ya çok uzak ya. Yapacak bir şey yok. Ay taşımız oldu artık. Bu şapkalar ne işe yarıyor acaba? Öğrenecek miyiz acaba şey dersinde? Şunları toplayayım. Oğlum ne ciğer var sende daha koşuyor hayvan gibi. yolumuz var mı zaten? Ben neredeyim? Dünya ortasında bulayım mı? Lan çocuğum, burada ne işin var senin? Bak geçeyim. Neyse buraya da geliriz sonra. Şu
This
kıyafetlerime
looks
bakayım
intriguing.
ben. Bu iyi. Mis gibi oldu vallahi. Yüzde bir şey yok zaten. Olmasa da olur. Bu iyi. Arkadaşlar kaçırdığım bir şey varsa bana da yorumlarda belirtebilirsiniz. Like ve yorum yapmayı unutmayın lütfen.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow.
Söyleyemem oğlum, herkes
Perhaps they
söylersem
mistook me for
yanlış
another
ya.
student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Tehlikeli
Rookwood
olabilir
and
ama.
Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own, and you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Merkeze bana bir şey
Be on
yaptırıyor
your
ya.
guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Bu yabancıya yardım edelim. Nasıl eder lan onu?
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Leviosa! Accio! Incendio!
Adam olun, akıllı olun. Sen
I'll watch
kimsin
the
lan?
light go out of your eyes. Perhaps the tiger expects we can hold them off.
I'm not going anywhere with you. Leviosa! Accio! Incendio! Potato! Tell Rookwood to find you himself.
How embarrassing!
Accio!
You can't hold out
Incendio!
forever.
Leviosa!
Şunları alayım da ben.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Hocam.
Are you all right?
İyi misiniz?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
Nasıl yapacağız abi?
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory.
Incendio.
I'm curious about these pyres.
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Merlin's beard! How beautiful!
What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
Benim de.
And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Ya orada bir yardım mı istiyorsun acaba ya?
Might I beseech you for some assistance?
Hadi sana da yardım edeyim.
Hello, can I help you?
Bölüm sonu.
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. I was hoping someone would come.
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, they never... We can't be...
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock.
Hadi bakalım.
I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
Herkes yardım istiyor. Ben onu anlamadım. Oğlum nerede bulacağız ya? Oğlum, yüzecek miyiz bir de? Hadi yüzelim. Ne güzel yüzüm efekti yapmışlar lan.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
Bir elimizi aldım. Çok güzel. Ha, olsun. Eldiven iyiydi. Oha. Bunu mutlaka takmam lazım.
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
Oğlum, büyümüz var. Uçamıyoruz, edemiyoruz bile.
I didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
Şuradan bir şey yapalım.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me, and for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there.
Mantıklı.
Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly haven't.
Tamam, boş yapma dur. Yok, bundan bir şey bulmadık. Şapka olmuştuk, bulamadık. Oyunluk bulamadık.
Finding treasure.
It's not one thing, it's the other.
Oh, that's what the authorities are for.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Bugünlük bölümün sonuna geldim buraya. Hepinize izlediğiniz için teşekkürler arkadaşlar. Bu bölüm bu kadardı.